Pulled up to the first spot and found some fish, boys. You still have to know how to fish to catch them. You still have to figure them out, but it's a tool and it works. Oh, here they come. There they are. They're over here just going nuts. I can see them running around. We're about to get popped. There we go. Told you. Well, they're wise. They saw me catch that last one. They're like, we saw what you did to Jimmy. Free Jimmy. I already freed Jimmy. Jimmy's back down there. Tell Jimmy to quit squealing. See the bass eating the bait? Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Today we are going fishing and I hope you're ready. We're gonna get out there on the water and we're gonna start dialing in that Livescope. We're gonna make a couple runs, see if we can get on some fish. I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited to bring you guys along for the ride. Really quickly, I wanna mention before we rip off that if you have not already done so, if this is your first time watching and you have fun hanging out with me out there, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, that reminds me, I wanna say a massive thank you to all 24,300 plus people who have already subscribed. That's right, we just hit 24,000. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and you know what that means. Ultimate goal, as it has been for a while now, 100,000 YouTube silver play button. But if you are unfamiliar, this is the subscriber board where we keep track of our growing audience here on YouTube, and it's time to color in another bar. That's right, 24,000. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. It is extremely important to me that I always remain grateful and humble, and I always want to take time in these videos to say thank you to all of you for supporting me, supporting the movement, supporting the channel, supporting the Heater Zone, supporting Sixth Sense, Waterland. You guys keep me pushing. You guys motivate me. You inspire me. I could not do this without you. So thank you all for helping me grow this thing. Onward to 25,000 we go. Let's head out onto the water, start scoping and smoking. Not even react to the top water. That clues me in. They don't want that. There's fish right here under this dock. See if I can get this flush up under there. Oh, just a little bitty dude. I watched him thinking about it on the pan optics. God dang. Thought it was a bluegill. You gotta be careful of these little yeeters. They'll get you hooked. Oh, bait fish. Let her bait fish. I could see fish swimming around down there. I just couldn't tell how big they were. I'm still learning like how big the fish are. Now that I'm over here, I can actually see this ledge much better. Nice ledge right here. That fish was sitting right on the edge of it. And there are a bunch of other fish right here. They're swimming around everywhere. There's a tree out here in front of the boat. This spot is definitely loaded. Man, come on. Fish. Knew they were over there by that tree. Threw that flush over there. Drew out a little bit of better one. Still not what we're after, but it ain't no mini Peter declage like that last one. Dang, look at him. He's missing his dorsal fin. Check that out. Fish is missing his dorsal. Little buddy's been through the ringer, but he's still out there eating. Yeah, I'm just looking at fish right here off this point, swimming around in front of the boat, behind the boat, and I'm just seeing what I can get to eat here. Started out with the top water, now I've switched it up to the flush. And that little dude wanted it. See if we can drop another one. There's another one. Yep, there's another one hitting it already. Little dude maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, he missed it again. It's a little dude grabbing it by the tail, I guess. Twice there, it got sucked under though. Pulled up to the first spot and found some fish, boys. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool being able to see that they are here and then cast to them and find out if they want to eat. Also, watching how fish react to certain baits on the Livescope can tell you a lot about what kind of mood they're in, what they're wanting to eat. Like, I could tell by the way they were looking at the catwalk and just sitting there staring at it that they probably weren't gonna commit too hardcore to the top water. So I switched up to the flush. Oh, there's a big school of bait right here with a fish inside of them. You can see the fish splitting the ball of bait right out here chasing. That's cool. They're definitely over here chasing bait, so hopefully they'll smoke this thing. I'm a little deep. I'm sitting in 30 foot of water, but I'm casting up into shallow off this point. I'll go ahead and listen to my little voice inside my head that's telling me to throw on a thread fin. I was fishing a little bit dirtier water with Ben the other day. That's why I got the white on. The white works good out here in the clear water too. Don't think the white won't work in clear water. A lot of times it is definitely the deal, but I don't know. The last couple times I was out, these natural colors really seem to get them fired up. So I'm just gonna make a little switcheroo, experiment. I'm just experimenting out here today, playing with my electronics, dialing in my hummingbirds and my Panoptics, and fishing around a little bit, running the boat a little bit. Whoa, where'd we go? There's one. Oh, there was a nice one out there in that tree. Oh, yep. Oh, look at him going back down. Dang, we just spooked him back down. There's some fish right under the boat. We just drove over a wad of them. Over here by this grass, I think. They're pushing up onto this grass. Let's see. There we go. I knew it, man. As soon as I cast over there that grass, there's a nicer fish. He smoked that thread fin too. Oh, there we go. Little roof of the mouth there. Not a bad one. Number 3. See if we can get another one over here by the grass. Switched it up to that thread fin, pulled a little bit better fish there. A little bit more natural, a little bit older fish, a little smarter. The thread fin tricked them. Maybe when they won't commit to that brighter, bolder color, you know? Switching it up to something a little more natural can entice a bigger bite, as you just saw. We're improving with every fish, so let's keep it rolling. I'm not even looking at the Panoptics. I'm looking at this grass line now. Well, this water has rolled up into these greens. Not a lot of grass on this lake, so when you find it, utilize it. 360 looks crazy. There's fish right out in front of the boat. Oh, here they come. There they are. I saw them running after it. That's a nicer fish too. They're schooled up right here. There was like 5 on the way. I just looked down at the screen and there they were. There's another one. And he's got buddies with him too. That's a nicer fish too. There we go. Number 4, we're getting better with every fish. 4 is more. Let's go. Johnny 5 about to come alive out here too, because they're stacked up out here in front of the boat. Boom. There's a nicer one. Sweet. All right. Oh, he didn't know where he was for a second. My bad, dude. You're in the water. You're good to go. Yeah, I cast it out there to that group and they just all started coming running instantly. Like they saw the bait and were like, that's mine. See if we can get another one. See if we can find them again. Where'd they go? I don't see them now. I think we might have been a little bit further up in there. I don't know where they were sitting, but man, they all came running as soon as they saw that flush. There's a big tree down there. Yeah, they're gonna be loaded up in these trees. Oop. Little guy, that's not the one I was after. I'll take him though. Not as bad as I thought he was. Oh my gosh. He's fired up, I'll tell you that much. Johnny 5 is alive, seriously. Another decent one. Not the one I was after. There's a tank sitting down there. But she's just staring up, looking at the flush like, I don't know, I'll let you idiots eat it first. Awesome. Johnny 5 is alive. That's a beautiful fish too, man. Black spots, blowing and going. Throw them on the gram. You guys follow me on Instagram at @TheJustinRoyal. All right, dude. Later, buddy. All right, I hope that tank is still just sitting there when I get back up to the front of the boat. There she is, right there. Big glowing orb of a monster. They're over here just going nuts. I can see them running around. We're about to get popped. There we go. I told you. I knew it. They're stacked right here. It's a quad. Oh no, it isn't. My bad. Just a little golden boy. 6 in the mix. Chill. 6 in the mix, nothing major. I'll take them. Yeah. I knew we were about to get smoked. I could see them reacting down there. I didn't know when it was gonna happen, but I knew it was gonna happen because as soon as that bait hit the water, freaking orbs started running around like, let's go. Oh, it's so much fun to learn something new, guys. I love learning. If you guys didn't know that about me, I just like learning new stuff. I like learning new techniques. I like the feeling of my knowledge expanding. And I like feeling like, okay, I'm starting to figure this out. Like when I was on the OH trip with Captain Ron, and he was letting me run the Livescope and teach me about it, and I felt like I started to figure it out. Used it a couple times to catch a couple fish, and having my own now where I can continue that process and improve on you know, everything I learned out there with Ronnie. It's really fun to me, man, and that's why you guys, you know, have been seeing me push so hard to get some updated technology on the boat, because I enjoy learning. It's fun, and as you're witnessing right now, it helps. You know, it helps. You learn so much about fish behavior on these things. Anyone hating on this has just not used it, because it's not cheating. You still have to know how to fish to catch them. You still have to figure them out, but it's a tool and it works. I'm using it. Could I be just fan casting around randomly and finding these fish? Probably, but I'm saving a lot of time with this Livescope, I can tell you that, because I can just cast right to their faces. They're right over there. I can see them running around. And just because you see the fish down there doesn't mean you're gonna catch them all. Do this, see if we can catch one randomly. Still a whole lot more to explore up here into this cove too. I'm just, oh, there we go. I did not scope this fish. I just caught this fish traditional. So if you guys like the traditional running and gunning, fan casting, finding out the old fashioned way, this one's for you. Number 7, another decent one. Oh, that's a keeper. A little bigger than I thought he was too. That's another thick one, number 7. I'll take him. Flush doing work. I think we're getting a little better, a little thicker, healthier, pretty color on him. Beautiful looking fish. Awesome. Thread fin smoke. Trying to find that big girl. She keeps going back and forth in between here and the dock, staying where she feels safe, sitting in 8 foot of water, just suspended, but straight tank. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn this, what the fish look like size wise on the Livescope. There's one. Little dude. 8 is great. Fish busting over here to the right. Hey, that's a little bitty dude. You brand new. He's born in April. No, I'm just kidding. He's born a little bit longer ago than that. It takes a while for these bass to grow up, but there's one's fresh off a lot. He just got his driver's license. I mean, we didn't have to, it didn't take us long to find him. We started about 12 feet that way, and we just been right here smacking fish. So shoot, I'll take it. Dang, look at how clear it is now that the wind has calmed down. Looks like there might be a bed right there too. Super clear, shallow water. That's where I'm pulling these fish from. I did not even realize how shallow it was around these trees, but there were some nice fish just sitting up here. And that's probably 5-6 foot of water max. Well, I don't know where that just went, but my line just snapped and disappeared. Strange. Guess we'll re-rig. That is the second time that's ever happened to me. Just whack, and then it seems like it just doesn't land anywhere. Like, where did that go? 6 miles that way? Listen for it, wait for it, never comes down. I thought I hooked the back of my shirt last time I did this, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, terminals, termination, determined. Bloop. Well, the fish are eating today. That's good. Catching some fish. My boy Trey catching himself some fish. Probably should have checked my fluorocarbon. Had not done that yet. That's probably my issue. I had a weak spot and she just whack, crack, 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 crack a jack on the cast. It's weird because my line ended up all the way back down into my reel. Like, it must have snapped
at the reel. I don't know. I don't know where it went, so there's no way of knowing. But either way, here we are, re-rigging. 8 fish in. We need number 9, Devon. Where are they at? I didn't even see that one. I don't know where he came from, but he ate it when I was looking at the screen. I just saw him swirl and felt something. Swung fish on. So he was over there hiding in these trees where I couldn't see him. They will hide down in the trees. You won't even be able to see them, and all of a sudden there will just be a fish on the screen. So they can tuck away. Just there's another one just because you got the Livescope. A little bit better one. Oh, I forgot to run my line through my line guide on my reel, so I'm just like spooling it back on here all goofy footed. God dang, it's always something. All right, we're back in the game, coach. Camera kicked off just as I caught the 10th fish. Had my line run over the reel and not through the line guide here. So I got all that fixed up. Re-rigged with a fresh fluke flush. Re-rigged with a flush, and I re-rigged with a fresh flush. And we're back to fishing. Don't see any fish on the Livescope. Scared them all off. Look, see this fish right here? That's a bass chasing all that bait. Let's see if I can get a better image. Look at him. See the bass eating the bait? Big school of bait. That is so awesome. You can watch this fish feeding. That is so awesome. Right out here in front of the boat. Might need to change it up here soon, or just change up spots. Lake is 20 foot low. I was fishing swim jig up in that grass last year. Got videos here on the channel of me all up there where it's dry, like way up there by the drain and by that seawall right there by the tennis courts. I was just right up there fishing. Now the water's so low, we're way out here, but I ain't mad at it. It's like a whole new area I get to explore. Seems like the aggressive feeding is definitely dying off. He's coming. Oh, I saw him. He blasted up from the bottom, pulled my pants down. Swung just a little bit too early. Also trying to get my timing down. I'm trying to swing before I feel the bite. That fish blasted right up from the bottom. I saw him coming and I swung just a tad early. All right, first little check-in from the water. 10 fish in the boat so far. Got them all off that first little spot. There's a little cut around the corner here I'm gonna go hit, work my way up, back up into it, fish some more submerged trees with a flush, see if I can pull a few more, and if not, either way, it's a beautiful day out here aboard Beetlejuice 2.0, AKA the Batwing, AKA the Dark Knight, AKA Night Rider, AKA Junebug, AKA Blueberry Yum Yum, AKA, you guys go down below and leave your name suggestions if you think you can come up with something better and more entertaining. I know there's a lot that I left out. You guys have been dropping the bombs with all the awesome name suggestions, and I do appreciate the interaction. So if you have an idea, drop it in the comments. But let's head around the corner, see if we can find some more fish. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more fishing adventures out here aboard the new boat. Catch up with you guys back up at the front of the boat on the GoPros. There are a bunch of fish out here. See what happens. Here comes a bait. There's a fish. Feels like a nice one. He's fired up. Saw him coming for it on the scope. A group of them over here too, and they all look just like this one. So I think there are some nicer fish right here. Is that number 11? Number 11. What it is? That was awesome. I just looked down at the live scope and all of a sudden there was a bunch of really nice returns just sitting out there. Threw over their heads, boom. First one lashed out. See if we can trick another one. Try to keep my camera pointed down there at the, here he comes. There's one coming up. We're about to get bit. He's coming up. He's coming up. They're all three coming up. They're chasing it. We're about to get bit. We're about to get bit. Come on, hit it. Oh gosh, they all ran up to it, but nobody hit it. Yep, they're looking at it, but they're not. They're wise. They saw me catch that last one. They're like, we saw what you did to Jimmy. Free Jimmy. I already freed Jimmy. Jimmy's back down there. Tell Jimmy to quit squealing. Watch them eat it. Number 12, 11 and a half. All right. Enough of this gooey shovey motion. What? Oh, there's bait. There's a fish. Oh, he's running out towards the open water. First I saw the bait jumping, so I knew I'd cast it into a school, and then all of a sudden I felt the bite. There's number 12, official, like a referee with a whistle. Dang, it's been a while since I caught a fish, so this one feels good. I'll take him. Thanks, little buddy. All right, I'm here at what I think is gonna be my last spot on the day. We're coming up on Memorial Weekend. It's the Thursday before, and it's turning into an absolute show out here. Holiday boaters are showing up fast and furious, and it's only going to get worse as the day goes on. So I'm going to give myself another 30 minutes to an hour, try to force a midday topwater bite with you guys. Let's see if we can make it happen. And obviously it's not happening with the dang topwater. I'm going to live and die by the topwater, but I'm going to try something else. Oh my gosh. I haven't done much squeam jigging today. On the squeam jig. Nice. That didn't take long. That's what you call an adjustment right there, man. It's number what? 12, 13? I don't know. Boom. Divine swim jig smoke. Right there off the point where he was supposed to be. Oh, there he goes. Number 12 and a half.
Right, and there that was, guys. Back at the house now, got the cover back on the boat, and more rain rolling in here to Texas, which has been a daily thing here as of late. I'm grateful for the rain. Normally this time of year you're praying for rain here in Texas, triple digits. It's been cool and wet all the way up to this point in the summer. Blessings in disguise, I don't know. The fish kind of seem a little messed up from all the weather, but I'm still grateful, blessed to be able to get out there on the water. Had a good time hanging out with you guys up there shallow with the live scope, scoping and smoking, popping them one after the other. That was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, help us hit that 25,000. Also, if you're interested in checking out any of the baits or the rods that you see me using in my videos, sixcentesfishing.com, JR10 at checkout for 10% off everything on the website. Secure the heaters, save the bread, and as always, anyone who uses my code through sixcentesfishing.com gets a shout out on my Instagram. Just take a little screenshot of that order confirmation, send me a DM, and I will post you up, tag you up, just a way for me to say thank you, give you all some public recognition for helping us keep the lights on and the cameras rolling over here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. In addition, if you're interested in scoring some J Royal merch you want to represent for the channel, top link down below in the video description will take you directly to the heater zone where you can score a nice little t-shirt or a hat or some stickers, and a little bonus, JR10 will save you a little chunk of money over there as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me out there on the water. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. It will not be long, and we will be back out there again fishing, and I will be back here on YouTube with a fresh fishing video for you all. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video, but that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.